what did the Christ mean? We are the light for the world.
Well, several references were made in that capacity. And in the same contents, he said, these things I do, you can do better because I go to the Father. And as I ascend into the Father, I'm going to prepare a place for you. Well, he's meaning I'm preparing a place in heaven. And what is heaven? Heaven is a finer vibration. We've talked a lot about frequency and vibration on the Patriot and the Lama over the last 40 episodes. People can find a lot about that. But he's saying that it is the increased energy. And I want to take back the analogy of the relationship that's talked about in the Old Testament, Kings 1 and 2, of the relationship between the prophet Elijah and his protege Elisha. And as Elijah is going up into the heavens, into the chariots, Elisha asks of the master, he says, send me down, not only a double, but send me down a triple portion. So I'm thinking about, we see a common denominator with these spiritual patriots, right? Why would it be any different with God the Father, Abba's firstborn son, right? I mean, I can't imagine, because the spiritual patriots set the tone to get ready for the Messiah to show up. So I want us to also think, we touched on about Brother Enoch and recently the path of Enoch. And we know that after spending 300 years with God the Father, Enoch comes back and they offer him food and they offer him clothing and they offer him money and coin. And he said, no, since I've been with Abba, I have no need for those things because I can produce those things, or Abba will produce those things at will. What I've come back to do is to teach you the way, Abba's way and Abba's law. And as you learn Abba's way and Abba's law, you're going to become a student of righteousness, which is the right use of God's law. In that format, he's going to bless you beyond. Jesus also made a reference in scripture where he alludes to the fact that take your candle from behind that bush, O you Jerusalem. So every person that's here is a light to somebody. Who are you a light to? Are you a light to your family? Are you a light to an extended family? I mean, we have this big circle of life community, as you know, Jimmy, and it's important for us to inspire those people and teach them the precepts and the discourse, the truth about Abba's work, about Abba's glory, and that this is the time for Abba. And as you send out your light from your light center, which is in your solar plex, as it says in Revelation, I saw 7 churches and I saw 7 candles. And I saw one church with the doors open like unto a sun. And that sun shines forth, and all the angels of light and glory yielded to this. This is the light that he's telling us to be, that we're supposed to be a light into our own community. If that community is 30, fine. If it's 300, fine. Could be 3,000. And do they even know how big the community is supposed to be? So we want to challenge the listeners today. How big do you want your community to be? And how bright do you want the light of the living Christ to shine through you?